She was 25 years old when she was shot in the head. The man who pulled the trigger was not only her boyfriend, he was also a Florida cop. He told police it was an accident. If it really was an accident, wouldn't your first move be to call 911? So why didn't he call for help right away? What was he waiting for while she was dying? On September 19, 2024, just after 11 p.m., the Ocala Police Department received a 911 call. The caller was 33-year-old Leslie Boileau, a former deputy with the Marion County Sheriff's Office. He told dispatchers his girlfriend, Paulina Wright, had been shot in the head while the two were cleaning firearms at home. When officers arrived at the crime scene, they found Leslie standing behind a chair, holding Paulina's body. Paramedics tried to save her, but she was pronounced dead at the scene. Leslie was fired on the spot by the sheriff's office where he worked for 8 years. Leslie told investigators that earlier that night, he and Paulina had gone out to dinner and had a few drinks. According to him, once they returned home, Paulina asked him to teach her how to clean and use their guns. He claimed that he had cleared the firearm she was handling. She allegedly pointed it at him and dry fired, meaning she pulled the trigger on an empty chamber. Leslie said he then picked up a semi-automatic rifle, pointed it back at her, and fired. He says the first shot was dry, but the second one was real. That bullet killed Paulina. Detectives weren't convinced that Leslie was telling the truth because the crime scene didn't match his story. A forensic analysis showed the trajectory of the bullet, the blood spatter, and the victim's position didn't line up with the simple accidental firing. The rifle used wasn't his department-issued service weapon, it was his personal firearm. And investigators discovered something else. Paulina had recently received a large financial settlement and had been planning to leave the relationship. That detail gave prosecutors a possible motive. After a multi-day trial, the jurors reviewed all the evidence and found him guilty. He now faces up to 30 years in prison.